Maybe one of the most difficult parts of the Lord's Prayer comes in Matthew 6, verse 12. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Now, a debt here is just like it is, what we would have today. We owe somebody money. In this case, it's talking about sin and the cost of sin and the effects of sin. So it's a cry to God to forgive us. And then there's this release that we have of others. Now, Peter once brought this up to Jesus. Lord, how many times do I have to forgive? Up to 7 times? He was being magnanimous. Jesus said up to 7 times, 70 times. Or multitudes, or don't stop forgiving. And so here what we're saying to God is we recognize that our relationship has been damaged. Now, the good news is we are completely forgiven in Christ. The bad news is if we say that we're without sin, we make him out to be a liar, and his word has no place in us. So we struggle with sin in this world. So there's a constant communion with God saying to him, I acknowledge what is in my heart. David will write in the Psalms, he says, search my heart, O Lord. See if there's any wicked way in me. And that's this prayer. But it doesn't stop with just us asking God on a daily basis to cleanse our minds and our hearts and our thoughts, even though we are secure in Christ. It has to transfer out to other people. And other people continually and constantly hurt us. And what we do then is we forgive them. We release them, understanding that the debt we owed to God was far more than the debt that anyone would ever owe to us for an infraction. That again is bending our will to God's in prayer. And given the world in which we live, we probably should spend a lot of time on this part. Forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors.